It's now my distinct honor to recognize another outstanding class, the class of 1957. It may seem like yesterday to them, but it was actually June 7th, 1957. 50 years ago, they were here, sitting as anxious as these cadets are in front of us tonight, waiting for the moment to be told to throw their hats in the air and leave Benedictine as graduates and as alumni of this wonderful institution. Welcome back, gentlemen, and your wives. We're honored to have you with us this evening. I would now like to introduce the 32 members of the class who have come back tonight, and we're so glad to have you with us. If I do it correctly, I think I'll introduce the first row, and then we'll introduce the second row. My list, I hope, is alphabetical. So welcome, and please come up and stand as I call your names. Mr. Charles Angelini, his wife Patty. Mr. Robert Ayers and his wife Nancy. Mr. Bill Bain and his wife Dot. Mr. Andy Excofer on stage and his wife Betty. Mr. Carter Berry and Arlene. Mr. Ben Pirandelli and Nancy. Mr. Mike Shane and Barbara. Mr. Jim Disney. Mr. Carl Dixon. Mr. Frank Doherty and Terry. Mr. Charlie and Michelle and Margaret Chulon. Mr. Dan and Michelle and Jenny. Mr. Tom Dunn and Nan. Mr. George English. Mr. Joe Craig Manning and Sidney. Mr. Bobby Hollis. Mr. Rudy Janice and Marilyn McLean. Mr. John Kieran and Pat. Mr. Joseph Coster and Diane. Gentlemen, if I could ask the first row, please take a seat so we can recognize those back row. Thank you. And we start the back row again. Mr. Joseph Coster and Diane, go stand, please. Mr. Robert Coster. Mr. Joe Lane now. Mr. Carter Lowry and Sue Hodges. Mr. John Martin in Japan. Mr. Bill Alano and Anne Marie. Mr. Jack McSween. Mr. Leslie Markle and Patricia. And representing the battalion commander of class of 1957, George Morrissey, is his sister, Mrs. Catherine Morrissey Jackson, who is here tonight with Mr. Stephen Sweeney. Mr. Jim Don Mallory and Ronaldo. Mr. Paul Maya. Mr. Tom Reardon and Pat Bradley. I'm pleased to have with us Mrs. Donna Rupertus, the widow of Henry Rupertus. Mr. Stephen Scafferty and Sandy. Mr. Mike Worship. And Mr. Mark Zolia and his wife Barbara. Please welcome. One of our most successful and a very kind and loyal man, a very proud member of the class of 57, and a gentleman we're thrilled to put before the class of 2007, Mr. W. Andrew Rexall.
I must first say thank you to Headmaster McGinty for not calling me a minor. But I've not forgotten Benedictine in my years here. You are Benedictine has made you, what your family has made you, and what your early friends have made you. And as I think about California and the good people and the weird and wild things they do sometimes, I want to make my first point to you, the graduates. Benedictine and your family has made you a good person, but that doesn't mean you won't screw up from time to time. Be careful not to condemn others. That stuff about do unto others as they want you to do unto you, it's pretty good stuff. There is no straight line to success. There are bumps in the road, and it's the foundation that you've gotten here at Benedictine with your early friends, and your families that will take you through down that road. Let me tell you my story. I'm a bit of an all-star football player at Benedictine, and I'm proud to be here. I can't tell you how proud I am to be here. Treat people as you would be treated yourself. Condemn their actions if you must, but don't condemn the people. The people who condemn people are the man who condemns people, that some people in California might say the woman, lives at a place above here. He's got a much better view than you do. Leave that to him. You can condemn the action, but don't condemn the people, and understand that there is no straight line to success. I know you want to get out of here, the graduates. You want to go to have your party, and those of you that are old enough drink some very healthy red wine. But after that's all done, you begin to have some sobering thoughts about the decisions that you must make as you now leave the nest and enter the real world. And so in closing, let me say to you that life doesn't have to be all that complicated. If you pay attention and get the big thing right, if you have a vision about where you want to go, a plan to get there, and a passion to make it happen, you'll get it done. You need to be involved and engaged. You can't sit behind your computer and run the world. You don't need to sweat the small stuff. You need to remember who you are and where you came from, and life can truly be beautiful. Good luck, Godspeed,